This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what is another video. Thank you very much for taking the time to join me today. It gives me such absolute pleasure to bring these videos to you. Thank you very much for enjoying them with me. It is, as always, very much appreciated. Right, what we're going to do today is we're going to take another look at a Classic Watch 25 possible 2-year-old this season in the UK ahead of a possible Classic campaign next season. But before we take a look at the horse, it would be very remiss of me not to tell you where you can find these horses. classicwatch25.great/site.net is the place where people will be able to find these horses. Bit of a setback last night with Manal only managing to finish third in the Group 2 T-Rose Stakes out in Australia. So she might still get on the site. She's already on the YouTube channel. We've got Broadside trialing in Australia, and others that are maybe going on the site if they can manage to win trials at 3. classicwatch25.great/site.net. Right, the horse we've got in question for you today, I think, could be absolutely anything at this stage. It is the Kingman sired, Rafe Beckett trained, Juddmonte owned Tabiti. Another UK-based horse today, sired by Kingman, as I said, out of a dam called Lilyfire, who herself was sired by First Defence, owned and bred by Juddmonte Farms. This horse has done absolutely nothing wrong. 2 runs and 2 victories at this stage. The horse came out in early August and winning a £21,000 maiden Class 2 race at Newmarket over 7 furlongs. And she won there by 3 1/4 lengths, running to a mark of 89 on the day. And then the first time they tried to run the race at Salisbury, the Group 3 Dick Pool Filly Stakes, the race was unfortunately abandoned due to rain. The whole meeting was. They came back in the middle of September and ran the Group 3 at Salisbury back down to 6 furlongs. And Tabiti managed to drop back in trip and defeat Miss Fascinator by half a length, running to an improved mark of 101. Again, very disappointing ratings for the fillies, it's fair to say. The Racing Post, if Racing Post is to be believed, their figures are very good at the moment, just for emphasising the decline in the standards of horse racing at the top level. We see that to have a Group 3 winning 2-year-old in September who has barely raced above 100, it's very poor. But they are what they are, these horses, modern day horses. Some are well bred. This one is very much well bred and could have the scope to leave that figure of 101 well behind. If people take a look at the horse Tabiti, they will see that the horse is dam line 8F. And they'll see there that it's 2 starts and 2 wins. I don't think they've updated. Surely that horse has not won £25,000 for winning 2 races in the UK, has it? Surely they've not updated that correctly, because that is peanuts. People will see, if they look at the dam side of the horse, very interesting pedigree, all the way back to one of the best brood mares, I think, in the history of racing, who is the 5th dam of this horse, Best in Show, foaled in 1965. We need to take a look at the dam quickly of the horse Tabiti. The dam of the horse Lilyfire foaled in 2011. She only managed to race the track twice, never out of the first 2, 1 win, 1 place, for just over £8,009 in Great Britain. People see that she is, like I said, sired by First Defence. No black type form at all, but as you can see, she is a black type producer and a 7 furlong winner at 2. It was then really that I'd noticed a long time ago, that this horse, we don't really have to take much time in the video discussing the pedigree of the horse, Because if people look at Tabiti, they'll see that Lilyfire, Dodina, and Didikoy, the first, second, and the third dam of the horse, also figure in the pedigree of the stallion, Logician, Dodina, the third dam, and Didikoy, the fourth dam. Just Lilyfire, the dam that we've already looked at, is different, but the second and the third dam of this horse, Dodina and Didikoy, are the same as the third and the fourth dam of the stallion Logician. So we can just take a look at where we are on the historical dam line, obviously, on Family 8F on the site, bloodlines.net. A fantastic site. Unfortunately, the lady passed away around the 2000 time, I think. But it's fairly simple to find best in show on this site. There she is, foaled in 1965. If you go back to late date and stolen hour, which I've done in the past, so much there really. Some very interesting horses in the historical section. Our section is there, Munro. Munro is the fourth dam of Tabiti, and she is there also as the dam of the former stallion Tsar. But like I said, we can discuss the pedigree. People wanting to learn about the pedigree a lot more will just be able to watch the video on the stallion Logician that I did recently from the Stallion in Focus section of Logician, and I will insert that card into the video now. And then it's just a matter, really, of looking at the two races that Tabiti managed to win over at Newmarket and Salisbury so far in her career. Like I said, she came into the first race, was in the middle of August, August the 10th. A very interesting maiden, unraced horses at Newmarket.
And they're off. 7 furlongs here. They're all running for the first time. The nose-banded Secret of Love is a little bit green coming out of the stalls. And she is the back marker. On the right in blue, Graceful Dance, the distinguishing green cap of Tabiti, are the first two to show. Island Hopping in blue and orange isn't too far behind them. Very pale jacket of Mama Maria is up there as well. Pink cap of Zamzoon comes next. In dark blue is Mahogany Bay. And then Secret of Love with a noseband who's recovered to move into mid-division. A Rock in the Boat in stripes is one from the rear of the field as they approach the halfway stage, and colour change, Late Star with the red cap is the back marker. Tabiti heads them down then towards the last 3 furlongs, very narrowly in front to Mama Maria. Island Hopping is not far behind. Zanzoon and Graceful Dance in 4 and 5, and then comes Mahogany Bay and Secret of Love. Behind those is Rock in the Boat, and outpaced is Late Star. Heading down with just 2 furlongs to go, still Tabiti with the green cap in front. The pale jacket of Mama Maria, been there all the time with her. Graceful Dance is next. Zanzoon trying to stay on. Then comes Island Hopping. Making progress in the back is Rock in the Boat in the stripes as Tabiti heads inside the final furlong with about a length advantage. Zanzoon, Rock in the Boat, Graceful Dance giving chase, but it's Tabiti and Ross Ryan who are clear. Wins to Zanzoon in second position to Rock in the Boat and Graceful Dance in fourth.
Very interesting performance there from Tabiti. I think if people look at this race again, like we're going to take a look at it now quickly, this horse was travelling so well, and the horse, Tabiti, had them all at it.
Down with just 2 furlongs to go, still Tabiti with the green cap in
still
front, the pale
well.
jacket of Mama
Look at
Maria.
The rest of them. A bit earlier than that, really, you'd probably be
for Dance in 4 and 5, and then comes
example
Mahogany
of it.
Bay
I mean,
and
look at
Secret.
that. She's travelling so
Behind
well
those is Rock in the Boat, and
in
outpaced is
relation
Late
to
Star.
all the others behind her. Very good performance, I thought that was, by Tabiti on the day. I mean, on the third, that was a decent field, I thought, on the day, and she put them away in the style I thought of a good horse. And at that stage, I was definitely looking forward to her making her second start. We had to wait a while for it, like I said, about a week longer than what we hoped for. But then we did get the Dick Paul Filly Stakes over at Salisbury. Hardly a renowned classic trial, I will admit that. But I have no say where these horses turn up. I just identify them and hope they keep winning.
Goes in. Now we're ready for our feature race. And they're off. 2-year-old fillies jump away. A bit slow to go was Grey Dream Believer for the Island Incentive. It pays to buy Irish. Dick Paul Fillies Stakes, a Group 3 event. Betty Clover just chased along to gather stride. One that broke well was Tabiti, the Newmarket winner, the pink cap on the inside. Also up there too, the blue sleeves of Magic Mild, the green cap. Wider out, another grey, that's Santa Savannah, just tucking in his handcuffed in the royal colours, the black cap. On the inside now, making up ground is Grey Dream Believer, the beige and dark blue. And then the yellow of Miss Fascinator, the orange cap of Betty Clover. And Jewellery, one of the big fancies for the race, is towards the back in the dark blue for Tom Markham. They race past the 3, so they're halfway in the Dick Paul Fillies Stakes. And up front, the leader is Magic Mild and Safi Osborne on the inside. The big outsider in second, Santa Savannah. Tabiti just niggled along by Ross O'Ryan on the inside, handcuffed. Towards the outside is Miss Fascinator. Grey Dream Believer looking for an out. Jewellery needs to pick up from there, is struggling as they head down inside the 2. And up front on the rail, still Magic Mild in front. Now Tabiti has got room if good enough. Here's Miss Fascinator down the outside as well. Magic Mild still in front. Tabiti, though, is now picking up for Ross O'Ryan. Miss Fascinator down the outside, but Tabiti is getting up here, and Tabiti wins. She makes it 2 out of 2. Second, Miss Fascinator. Third will be Magic Mild. Fourth, Betty Clover. But it is Tabiti. It's a double for Rafe Beckett. She wins the feature for Ross O'Ryan.
Again, that I do think was a very interesting performance from Tabiti. People could have been forgiven after watching her lead all the way at Newmarket over a furlong further, that once they headed her over this shorter distance of 6 furlongs, that her race was done on the day. I think people would have been more than fair to think that. But to be fair to the jockey, Ross O'Ryan, he gave her time to react, got her back running, and then galvanised the horse inside the final furlong, and Tabiti's class managed to get her home over the reduced distance of 6 furlongs to take out this Group 3 prize. Pattern race winner. I mean, I do think that 7 furlongs and above will be this horse's trip in time. It's also interesting that the top speed, the TS figure on the Racing Post, was actually higher when she won first time out at Newmarket than what it was when she won that Group 3 at Salisbury. I do hope they've not put her in the wrong race there. That Group 3 is not a renowned classic trial, and hopefully she will be back winning the more established classic trials at some point and proving herself to be a classic filly. Where is the horse entered next to Tabiti? People will see that she's entered in the Rockfell Stakes on Friday, the 27th of September. That's a bit more like it, a traditional Group 2 Guineas trial, I think, over 7 furlongs. And then a chance that she could come back at Newmarket on Friday, the 11th of October, to contest the Fillies Mile, where she is a general 14 to 1 shot. So the entries are there for her to go Group 2, Group 1 at the end of her 2-year-old campaign for this Group 3 winner. Will the horse Tabiti prove good enough? Will this pedigree prove up to winning more pattern races at some point? And will she prove to be a classic horse, Tabiti? Time will tell. Right, I think that's it now. We can end this video here. Nice, quick, short one for you today. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you very much to everybody for subscribing to the channel as well. It is all very much appreciated. I hope to be back in due course with some more Classic Watch 25 possibles. And who knows, there's even a Japanese St. Ledger trial tonight. So there might even be some more Classic Watch 24 possibles as well. It's coming up to just short of 11:30 here on a Saturday evening, so I'd better end this video here now. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Will Tabiti prove to be the real deal? I think we'll have to wait until a year or so to find out. But for now, what I will do is I will leave a copy of the Classic Watch 25 Possibles, a playlist for you all to watch. And I will also give you all an opportunity to subscribe to the channel. Those who have chosen not to subscribe to at the moment are free to do so. And you're also free not to subscribe. It is entirely up to you. But for now, take care, everybody. Have a fantastic, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care and goodbye.